Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. From my last vlog, I said that I was going to go back to the Kingston Waterfront area. Now we're back down at the Kingston Waterfront in the vicinity. This will be the rear of the Bank of Jamaica. So we're going to take a tour of, the more central part of the Kingston Waterfront. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope that you enjoy this video on a tour to see. We're just continuing a look at the redevelopment of the area. Not all areas have been redeveloped, but we're just going to take a general look to see what's happening in and around the downtown Kingston Waterfront area, and I do hope you enjoy this video. Also, let me just big up to all our subscribers, all our viewers of the channel, but especially big up Fireworks. He has been a loyal subscriber to the channel, and he always gives me very positive feedback on how to improve on the channel. So big up to him, and big up to all our viewers and subscribers out there. Oh, everybody is looking at, apparently there are some fishes in the water. When you look, you can see the movement in the water. Is those fish that we would normally call sprat. Those little shiny fish. It seems that there are hundreds of them in the water. You see the water moving. I guess they're gone now. Yeah, viewers and subscribers, that this is a regular spot for the youngsters in around the downtown Kingston area. They're always diving into the Kingston Waterfront. Sometimes you come here, you see like even hundreds of kids lined up in this area. That's in the Bank of Jamaica car park area on the weekends. And even in the week, some days you'll find them on the Kingston Waterfront. But it's a nice spot for them to come in. Just come and get themselves, just get a bit of stress relief, I guess, for them. Because in downtown, you don't have necessarily, it's more like a concrete jungle. So here they can just come and relax and dive and enjoy themselves on the waterfront and showcase their skills and so on each and every day.
For this,
Well, folks, you were just served a treat from these youngsters that are from the south side area. It was really good to see them, diving off in the water. It kind of brings back a bit of memories for myself, even though I'm originally from Spanish Town, not Kingston. But remember my days when I used to swim at the river almost daily after leaving school. Yeah, that was fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now let us continue the tour of the waterfront area. As I had said before, this is the rear of the Bank of Jamaica. Now we're heading to more central part of the Kingston Waterfront area, really the business district. As you look out on the harbour, there are a number of ships docked out there today. These ships are usually the container vessels. They'll be docked there waiting to, I guess, pick up items from the Kingston Wharf area or the Kingston Container Terminal, which is in that direction towards the 3 Mile area of Marcus Garvey Drive. To our right is the Jamaica Conference Center, where you normally have a lot of international meetings, especially like the Seabed Authority and those other organizations usually have regular meetings at the Jamaica Conference Center. As you look back this way, that's the Scotia building there. Oh, this you're seeing here was a flagpole that I think fell during the passage of Hurricane Beryl. I think it probably needs to be removed. In this area now, normally on a weekend, you find a lot of persons fishing. Not so much today. Yeah, that's the Rock Hotel. In my last video I made a mistake. I said that was the former Wyndham Hotel. No, that is incorrect. And again, big up the fireworks. It's the former Oceana Hotel that has been now renovated into the Rock Hotel. Now we're just a few meters from an area that was dilapidated in a terrible condition for many decades, at least in my time, for at least 2 or more decades. It has been refurbished in recent years, and this area, when you normally come here, especially on a Sunday evening, whatever, almost any night when I'm leaving work and heading home to Portmore from the downtown here, and you come here, you can hardly drive past because there are a plethora of, this is the old Victoria Pier that is now multiple restaurants, as you can see, Glorious Seafood, Rooftop Bar and Grill, Juice Junkie, Cook Up Creations.
Yeah, but the man go on video,
as you can see, that's the Ocean 7 Sky Bar on top. It's a pizza please, Ocean 7. Yeah, pizza please. I didn't even know that they were in the downtown here. I know that they are in the Liganet area. So that's a good thing. Yeah. There's a view from the front of the Rock Hotel. And I know a lot of persons, Jamaicans, especially older Jamaicans, would have remembered this sculpture by Edna Manley, titled Negro Aroused. As it says, it's erected in commemoration of the 30th anniversary of Jamaica's independence as a dedication to the workers of Jamaica and of the workers' movement, which was born in 1938. Unveiled by Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Right Honorable Percival James Patterson, the 28th of July 1992. You can see on the waterfront, just a few persons are out at this time. This area is much cleaner than it has been in many years. Still not the optimum, but it's looking way better. Remember when I used to walk here, it used to be filled with all kinds of garbage. Over to or in another direction, because this way would be south. In another direction, those apartments have been recently renovated, and I think persons, they check some of the real estate websites, you'll see a lot of them being advertised. Judging from the images that I've seen, you know, inside of them looks very nice and more modern design. Yeah, this tree would have been one of the many trees that would have fallen during the recent passage of Hurricane Beryl, and I think the authorities, well, somebody had come and cut off some of the limbs and so on, but that needs to be removed by now. Over there is the office center building, which has the offices of the Urban Development Corporation, which I think they're the ones that would manage the entire Kingston Waterfront restoration project. As we see here, This gentleman seen fishing with a net. I guess that takes a lot of skill, not something that you normally see out here like that. Yeah. And to the west of the office center building, that's the Digicel building, which you know their headquarters was built downtown Kingston, probably just over a decade or close to a decade now, I would think, which adds to the changing pace of the downtown Kingston area. Now, as you can see, a lot of this area needs to have work done. Hopefully it will look similar to what we're seeing in the eastern side of the waterfront, coming from Raytown right down to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You see that all of that area is just nice and pretty, but this area needs some work. Apart from the restoration of the buildings, this area needs some beefing up in terms of the seawall and so on, in order to protect this area of the downtown Kingston. But I'm sure that is a part of the redevelopment plan. Now, normally, earlier you would have seen the young men diving. Normally it is in this area that you would normally have seen that. I don't know what's happening today, why we're not seeing any of that happening. Normally you'd see a number of young persons, both male and female, out here, you know, showing their diving skills and so on, but not so for today. Just the few that we saw earlier on. Yeah, so now you can get a better view of the Digicel building. This building here, that's just before the Digicel building, is where they have, it's Digicel, it's their lunch area, where there's a number of restaurateurs on the inside. To the back of this building is a gym. I think it's called Tough Gym. I think it's open to members of the public, so anybody can come and join that gym. Yes, especially now that you have a number of growing businesses reopening in the downtown Kingston area. Now as we head further west, just over that area you'll find the Kingston Craft Market. This area, which is a part of the Kingston Craft Market facility, this was refurbished again in recent years, maybe about 9 years ago. I'm going off for the age of my second son, which would have been born around the same time that this place was refurbished. Only thing I'm disappointed with, I've seen they've built these buildings, but up until this time I've not seen them make use of it. So I'm not quite sure if this plan has been abandoned. You see, that looks like an area I am assuming that would have been set up for selling something like ice cream and other novelties. These areas, I'm sure, well, I assume would have had craft items. There's seating and so on, and there's a very nice area, you know. I know that they have security here to secure the area, but the area is not being used, and this is one of the issues that I have with our country. It seems that we spend money on things like this and it's not benefiting the everyday Jamaican. I honestly don't know the reason for it, because I don't see no reason why a beautiful facility like this should remain closed. You know, it has remained closed for quite some time. I think there have been a few parties held over there, but apart from that, nothing else really. We head further down. We can see the Kingston. It says, well, the sign says, "Welcome to the downtown Kingston Art District." And this is really the Kingston Craft Market. I was just distracted by the sign that's beside there. That's directing persons to go. The art district spreads much wider than here. It spreads much further downtown, and we'll walk the art district another time. So this is the craft market. As you can see, it's in excellent condition. Looks very beautiful from the outside, and also from the inside. There's a video that we would have done on the channel a few years ago that you know, shows some of the vendors and what they have for sale in the craft market. Over there is a gentleman that we also featured. That's another video on the channel, so please look out for that. So this is where we end the journey for this week again. I really thank all of you for watching the videos. We really appreciate you for subscribing and watching and sharing with your friends. And you know, please, as usual, keep on supporting the channel, keep on spreading the word. I know it's very difficult, especially in Jamaica. People, you know, creating real positive content like this doesn't necessarily get the views, but that won't deter someone like me, because there are a lot of positives in my country. I love my country. So big up, love and respect to all. Please take care, people, and stay safe.